Now let's go ahead and actually call this function. All right, so I want to call it whenever we click, all right, on this, on the section manager. So right, we want to toggle the panel whenever we click on the section manager. Right, so let's call it here, and so we're gonna go add click. All right, at click we want to call the toggle panel. Oops, that should be double G instead of triple G. Toggle panel. So I want to call that method whenever we click on the section manager, and here we want to apply a class based on this variable. All right, so we want to add an is active class here if this variable is true. All right, so let's go ahead and define the logic for that. So we're going to go class, going to bind a class to the panel, and want to set it to an object, and the value is the value of the is panel active variable. All right, so if this value is true, this will append the active class to this panel. All right, this will add the active class to this panel. If the value is false, this will not add, this will remove the active class from this panel. All right, so let's actually test that, and let's see. And I think it's a good idea to actually display the variable here as well. Okay, so by default it's false, but as soon as we click on the section manager, it changes to true. If we click again, it changes to false. So it's actually tagging the variable. All right, so okay, just remove this, and if we click, let's just inspect and see the active class being applied. All right, so right now it's active, but if I click, that active class will be removed, and if I click again, the active class gets appended again. All right, now let's go ahead and display and make sure that if the active class is there, we want to display the panel. All right, so let's target the active class dot active, and let's say display block. All right, and let's make sure that it doesn't get overwritten by this style. Remember the panel is hidden by default. All right, it's displayed to none. All right, so this important here, make sure that this style is not doesn't get overwritten by this style. All right. All right, now let's actually go back and test this. All right, so now the tagging works. Right, I think let's leave it here for now. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.